I should go the other side. Go on the side. Even though we cut. We got it.
Alright, well guys, I bet you're wondering what the hell is this? This is what's happening this week.
We are finally covering all of the cork. Yeah, so we've got some pretty standard headliner material. It's got like a foam on the back of it, and then sort of a white PVC vinyl on the front, UV resistant, all the good stuff. Easily cleanable. I think we can wipe this with acetone, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, let's back up a little bit. So, ever since we sprayed the cork on the ceiling and on the hull, we knew we were going to cover it with something.
Yeah, definitely. It's a little rough and a little weird of a texture to leave there.
No, we don't like the aesthetic of it, and also it's a little bit too texturized and it gets stuck in my hair and it's just a mess. So we knew we were going to cover it with something. We just didn't really know what. We thought we were going to add like a mesh, like a ventilated mesh, and then glue on top some type of like wool.
One of the problems we were trying to solve is that when like stuff in a closet leans up against the hull, even if you have insulation, like we did before, it still can create some condensation there if it doesn't have room to breathe. So having some vent mesh and then some wool or something gives it like an air gap. So the cork should be better than the EVA foam we had anyway, because cork already naturally can breathe some. So, but then having a little bit of an air gap is still important, at least in the closets. But we found this typical, it's like headliner material. And we've got a whole bunch of glue that we're going to be using to spray it on. It provides a pretty permanent application, but as we've seen from our testing, if we do ever need to take it off, we can peel it back off again. It just leaves a little bit of foam behind. We're going to be covering basically all of the cork you can see is going to get covered with this stuff. The main ceiling up here is going to have panels that we're going to have to build and snap into place so we can remove them to access the lights and the wiring. But before we can build those panels, we have to do the sides because that's just going to get glued directly onto the cork.
Yeah. And
then we'll know exactly how big we need to build those ceiling panels, and we can template them after. So first we have to glue this to all the things we're going to glue it to. Then we can build those panels and install them, and then glue this to those panels.
Yeah. You guys are in for a treat this week.
It's going to be an illuminating episode, like we said last week.
All right, so first we have to figure out a way to
like rig this somehow.
Yeah, to rig this so that we can easily.
Okay. Now set it back down again. Okay. You want it to be in front of the thing.
Right here.
Yeah, just like that.
You want it like this or like this?
I can't see. Just put it in.
Okay. Tube. Inserting this way.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. But why is it? Yeah, like that.
Just exactly like that.
Okay. Do you want me to put it first?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I can hold it longer.
Okay. Okay, mine is in. There you go. That's perfect.
And then.
I think that's good.
Switch with me.
Oh, yours is taller.
Yeah, much taller. Yeah, that's good. I think I like that. How much pipe do you have sticking out?
Enough.
Like that much?
Yeah. Okay, that works. Actually, guys, I want to quickly talk about the paid partner of this week's video, BetterHelp. So I think therapy is a great way to get things off your chest, but not just that. I also think it's a really good way to learn about your inner self and to learn about some emotions that you maybe don't understand yet. It's not just for people that feel depressed or feel anxiety. It's just an overall good tool to have. And BetterHelp is an online platform that makes starting therapy incredibly easy. To sign up, you first answer a few questions, and then from there, BetterHelp matches you with one of their many therapists on their platform, and then you can start chatting with them via text or phone call or video call, whichever way you prefer, and also at any time and anywhere that is convenient for you. And the best part is, if you're not happy with the therapist that you're matched with, it is super easy to switch at no additional cost. So if you've been thinking about starting therapy and you want to give BetterHelp a try, you can head over to betterhelp.com/selinguma, and you can use the code selinguma to save 10% off your first month.
Okay, so I think the plan is going to be, this is like our little sample piece. I think this is our dirty little piece. I think the plan is going to be like measure whatever we need and overdo it by like 10 on each side. This would be like a 1 meter by 80-ish.
Yeah.
And then we'll knock that off. Come over here and flip it. And then spray a little bit of glue in the middle. Spray a little bit of glue in the middle. Let that dry for 30 seconds.
So we have kind of like a general placement.
And then we'll be able to like pick it up and then kind of, you know, give it its 10 centimeters down, bring it in.
Glue it.
And then kind of glue that middle section in. And then where's the little ruler? And then we can take this and like figure out where the bottom is going to be. And since it's not fully glued down, we can then like pull this back up a little bit, trim what we need to trim
with like
scissors. Yeah, just all the way
Here's
around.
gonna be tricky though.
Well, because we're gonna trim each.
Oh yeah, because we're
first.
gonna mark it, bring it out, cut it.
Spray, spray, spray. Give it a second, put it down, and just work our way around.
It's pretty big though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely too big. Take it in the middle. Make sure we got space on the other side.
No, leave it like that. Art.
Totally fine. Like seeing gaps and cracks.
Nice. Bye bye. First one down.
That's gonna take a couple of days.
Let's do 64 by 64. Oh, it ends there. Well, section 1 done.
So we've done, what, 3 pieces, and now we're professionals, so we're going to go for the biggest, most complicated piece next.
Yeah.
Genius.
Exactly.
All right, so let's lop off a 3-meter piece.
You're gonna have to.
So you just pull it that way.
That's what exactly what I was thinking.
And then, okay.
Where's your mark right here?
There's a seam right there.
Ooh, what
Why'd
is that
they
though?
do
Is it
that?
close enough to 3 meters?
2.6. No, 2.6 gets us there. It's short by 20 centimeters. Why would they put a big ugly seam in the middle of
Do
the
you think
fucking
maybe
roll?
after this cut, like maybe we cut that out and use this for here, and then maybe we see if there's another seam?
I mean,
After 3 meters?
I don't see another seam.
So maybe we just like get rid of that whole piece, and then keep it safe for the other side. All right, let's try this again. 3 meters.
There's definitely 3 meters on this one. Left on this though. So I think we're gonna stick it up, push this pretty good, push it past, and you're gonna hold it there while I install the first hatch cover, because that's gonna
Like hold it
tack
off.
No, like you're gonna put a palm like this in that middle section, and then be holding onto the other section.
Okay.
And then I'll install this one, and then we'll push a little bit more, and I'll install that one, and we'll push a little bit more, and install that one. Yeah.
All right.
Because this is
Yeah.
gonna be, and also if we can, like.
And we need to almost fold this in. Yeah, exactly, like that.
Up a little extra, my way a little bit more.
And then make sure it's like
And
good
then-
and parallel so that it doesn't get at an angle.
Alright. Come on over there. So we have finished the first side, as in everything that needs to be covered is covered with vinyl, the headliner, and then we're going to build little like boxes and cubbies and things to close up all the other edges. So now we're going to work on this side, and one of the ways we've found that works well to terminate the end is to make these little seams so we don't have to sew anything. So what I've been doing is just like marking, cutting, and ripping the foam off the back, and then folding the PVC part over the front and gluing it down. And that way when it butts up against something, you get like a nice clean edge, not like a cut edge that's kind of jaggedy and empty. And then you can just glue that on and it glues on, and we don't have to sew anything. So it looks pretty good. It works pretty well. We have a big long one to do on this side now because it's going to come up the side of the hanging locker and up onto the ceiling. So we're going to build that and then install the port side. This is our official width of our seam. It's whatever this ruler is. So I've marked two lines. One is the one I'm going to cut and rip the foam off of, and then the other line is basically where we're going to try to fold it back and give us a straight edge to line up the seam to. And then I found just cutting the back of the foam with a pair of scissors works well because you can stick it underneath and not get the vinyl.
So I guess the idea is to fold it so it's like the same thickness.
Yeah, because if you just, this has like 5 mil of foam on the back, and if you just folded it over on itself, then you'd go along and you'd go from 5 to 10, so you'd have a pretty big bump there. So by taking one layer of foam off, then when we roll this over, we're at, 6 mil instead of 5. So we just have that little bit extra. So the seam basically disappears. Like you can kind of see it, but we're not set up to, sew this and install it as one giant piece. So making seams this way, I mean, I've never seen done before, but so far it's worked. And all the tests we did, it worked. So it's what we're doing. There's not a lot of YouTube videos that we found on how to do this. So we're kind of just making it up as we go along. So now when this is up against on the wall and when it butts up against another one, it's gonna have like a nice pretty seam. Now we have to hang this monster. I guess we could glue it up again like we did last time.
Hopefully it's not behind all this. It's not in your bag? Wait,
Your hand there. What the
don't worry, I can stay here all day.
might end up having to. This is why I keep things in my tool bag. Yet. Okay.
Where were we?
Here. Where we're going.
Good. Oh, he sprayed too much. Okay. Let's go.
Oh.
Last night we finally successfully finished the sides. Well, as much as we can do for now, which means today we can start on the ceiling panels. Basically, the idea is we're going to cut out some thin plywood and have the same system. Wrap the plywood with the fabric and then clip it on the ceiling. But before we get to that part, we need to template everything so that we know exactly how to cut and the sizes to cut for the plywood. So we have a bunch of MDF boards that we're recycling from our teak project, and then we're just gonna chop them up to pieces and to make some templates. That's the idea.
We're gonna do like up along each of these, going all the way back.
Should we do like
that
one
way.
here first?
After.
Okay.
Because I think I need to go cut that one. But basically we're gonna do like a piece like this that's gonna come down to close, and then we're gonna get like a little thin strip and
then kind
bring
of
it
get the
all the
edge.
way along with the thickness of that so that it's the right height and length and whatever.
Yeah.
Probably we're gonna go like that. It's a little bit off. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, it's fine if they come up. I just don't want the template to break. Here, here. All right, center, and then drop the port side down. Perfect.
Nice.
Cool. And a lot of them, not maybe half of them stuck. It's fine. It's coming out and support it in all of its directions, because it also has to come back in. All right, we've got our templates made, so we're finally ready to build our two cabin top liner panels, headliner panels. We've got everything marked out where we need to drill holes and install lights and cut and carve out for the handrails. So we just need to line this up on the marine ply that we're going to be using. I hope this isn't too thin. Feels pretty thin, but we'll see. And then cut everything out, and then do a test fit, and then probably tweak it, and then glue foam on it. So this is kind of the easy part now. The hard part's done.
Man, I hope it fits. We have to orient it in the
Send it down.
It's getting stuck on. Oh, it's getting hooked from your side. Nice. Oh, I got it. Good.
Okay.
Sweet. Wasn't so bad. Now we're gonna flip it almost.
Well, we just need to like take this end and put it up there.
Yeah, it's like this.
I think it's stepping off.
Oh.
Pretty.
It's
Pretty.
perfect.
Pretty.
It's perfect. It's perfect here. It's
Pretty.
perfect there.
Pretty. Pretty.
It's perfect.
Pretty. This is fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's really good. Now,
All right.
question is,
I guess the first fitting went perfectly.
so if you guys remember a little over a year, almost a year and a half ago, before we sprayed the cork on the ceiling, we epoxied these little clips, these little button clips into the ceiling. They're meant for ceiling panels. These are sort of like the female side, and then the male side get glued onto the back of the panels that we're making now, and then the whole thing gets snapped up there. So it becomes really easy to pop them down when we need to, but they are
Gone.
stronger than Velcro, which is what most boat manufacturers use to hold these ceiling panels up, and then they start to sag and fall down. But now that the panel is cut and we know that it fits perfectly, we can put these little marker tabs in there, and so they just sort of gently rest in, and then when we press the panel up, the little spike will stick down in and mark exactly where we need to install the male side of this. So I have about half of what I need. So we'll do half the panel and then take it down, glue those ones on, and then do the other half of the panel. Ready?
Solid. Okay. So how do we make sure they're lined up perfectly before we press it down?
We line it up perfectly and then press it down.
And then you just press it. Oh yeah, I see where they are. 1, 2, 3.
one here.
Oh, this is gonna take 5 minutes. By the time while we cut this will dry. All right, well, we had the panels cut and trimmed, and we test fitted everything, and we glued all the little attachment pieces,
Snaps?
the little snap pieces to hold them up, and everything is perfect. So we're not gonna mess with it anymore. We are ready for the more delicate part, which is installing the fabric on top. But before we do that, we are going to seal the wood with some clear wood sealers. These are marine grade ply, but we still want to protect it as much as we can. So we're going to clear coat them, and then we'll be ready for the fabric. Do I have to worry about getting these covered?
No.
Okay. The cool thing about this clear coat is that this stuff dries so fast that we're gonna be able to do 2 full coats on this and still install it today. Yeah, I'm excited. So do you want to run through all the steps with me so that I know what to film?
For the next couple of hours? Okay. We're going to take these off and put them somewhere else. We're going to take these sawhorses, put them in here in the shade. We're going to get the big piece of plywood, put it on the sawhorses. Cut a big piece of fabric, size of the plywood. Lay it on the plywood, upside down, foam up. Put one of these on it, trace it. Take it off. Glue the shit out of the foam. Glue the shit out of the board. Spray a bunch of shit. And then take this, carefully put it on that, squish down.
Okay, so I'm not that much different.
Wait, stay like that.
No.
And then we're going to trace around the outside of it, and we're going to cut it. And then we're going to staple. And then we're going to cut the big holes out, staple, little holes out, staple. And then we're going to fold it over. Okay.
It looks awesome.
Install the light mounts. And then flip it over, and then install some wiring. And then take it upstairs and stick it on the ceiling. Got all that?
Here's nothing. So, lift. Okay.
There you see. Back towards you. Yep. Okay. That's good.
This one's not in yet. There you go. There anyways. Oh, nice. It's really cool. Very nice. It looks like a super yacht.
It is a super yacht.
It's a mini super yacht. It's a mini yacht.
I like it. We can do the other one today, or can we do it tomorrow?
Oh god, it's already dark.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I'm
get tomorrow.
so tired.
Yeah. Yeah? We're
Make
ready?
sure there's no old ones. Nowhere in the holes.
No, I don't see.
Okay. Yeah. Ready.
Let's fit up over. Line it up.
A little more my way. Yeah, something about there.
Yep, so just fit this up right here.
There.
Yeah, I can't quite tell where is where.
There.
Yeah, I got it.
That one's good. You're all there. Even better than the other one,
Nice.
except for this one, but there's gonna be
Yeah,
lots.
but nothing is popping back out.
Yeah. Can I turn the lights on now?
Yes! Can you turn the light on then? Oh! And it has like a slow dim. Oh my god, it's so bright!
Right.
I love it. It's so damn bright. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Amazing. Our ceiling panels, at least for the main area, they are all installed. Now for the rest of the bed, we'll get into that when we get into that. Wow.